My name's Mike Niehaus. I am a program director at Two Pint Software. I've been around in the Windows management and deployment space for close to 30 years, including a long stint at Microsoft. I'm presenting in Orlando at the Tech Mentor Live 360 conference on Windows Autopilot and OS deployment. No big surprise there. Those are basically the types of technologies that I work on all the time. Most conferences look for a particular niche. Some are much more marketing focused, some are more technically focused, some try to focus on what you can use to get the job done. Some are very specific, some are very broad. I think the Live 360 event is not a marketing event at all. Very focused on the technical side of things, very focused on things that you can take back and use in your job right away after you're done. And it has a little bit of everything for developers, for IT people, for just a large variety of content compared to a lot of the other events that tend to be specialized on one particular product or one specific technology. Yeah, the Tale of Two Autopilots is basically a comparison of the original Windows Autopilot with the new Windows Autopilot device preparation. Just for shorthand, we call them V1 versus V2. And for a lot of people, they don't know the difference. So the session is focused on showing you the differences between the two. So if you don't come out of that session and know which one is for you, you probably weren't paying attention. So that's the goal, is really to show you the two side by side and understand the look and feel and behaviors of both. Yeah, I like to pretend as best as I can that I'm not a security person, but I mean, pretty much everyone is a security person at some level. For us, the main concerns tend to be the shift from what used to be a very on-prem environment where you had all your local servers and environments for deploying OSs and managing devices and all that kind of stuff. And now it's all in the cloud. So it's much more about how do we actually secure these things in a way that you can put them on the internet and manage devices over the internet. So it's a it's a different environment, but I think we've got good technologies behind it from Microsoft and other third parties to help with that. So we've been doing a lot to try to enable those sorts of things. I mean, for me, I tend to get more into the nuts and bolts of things. So I spend a lot of time with event logs and event traces and those sorts of things to figure out what's going on at the exact moment with tools like Wireshark and, well, the old faithfuls around the event logs and just utilities that let you see the information that you're probably already gathering. I think that becomes the biggest challenge in a lot of cases. You don't know what information you already have until you've figured out the tools for how to actually view it. Yeah, it's always a challenge. For me, I like to present by giving as much information as possible in a very short period of time, because the sessions are generally hour and 15 minutes, somewhere in that time frame. So you want the people who are experts to pick up new tips and the people who are new to get a feel for just what's going on without getting lost. So it's generally a case of using lots of visuals and including videos and demos that kind of show you visibly what we're talking about rather than just lots and lots of text on slides. So it's definitely challenging, and certainly there are some topics where we can only go so far with making it simple for the new person who's never seen it. But we try our best to try to simplify things. But I think in the sessions that I have there, The topics are broad enough and uh, generally not super technical. I mean, they're technical from an IT perspective, but they're not that uh, complicated to the point where someone needs a PhD to understand them. So I think we've got a good opportunity to explain it in ways that actually make sense to people. But yeah, it's a fine skill. I'm not 100% sure that I always have mastered it, but certainly I try to make it as simple as possible. For me, the hallway conversations generally are in two areas. They're generally either clarifying questions around what I had presented or just general troubleshooting questions around anything Windows. It's amazing the types of issues that people come up with where they'll say, "Oh, I tried talking to Microsoft support and we haven't found the answer to this particular problem. Is this an issue that you've ever seen? Is there anything that you can provide that would help with that?" And a lot of times it leads to just opening up the laptop and doing some research right there and trying to figure out what's going on. And for me, it's just a lot of fun because I can go to different types of sessions that I don't even get to go to most of the time myself. Like, where am I going to go and attend an AI session and then a developer session and then a Windows deployment session and then a manageability session and security thrown in? It's just a lot of fun with the variety and with the experts.